you see these kinds of memes or reactions from guys. Usually they come from straight guys. You know, you never really see them from women or non-hetero guys like myself. Because usually they kind of react how I do when this sort of thing happens, you know. It's usually like, oh, that sort of thing. Or maybe not even a reaction at all, most of the time. Because it's really no big deal when this sort of thing happens. But with some of these straight guys, not all of them, of course, but some of them, they get so horrified and terrified and disturbed whenever this happens. Or they get so horrified and terrified and disturbed of even the possibility of this happening to them. And it's just so silly and so ridiculous and so stupid and so dumb. It's just a dumb thing, really. But it's kind of universal for a lot of straight guys for some reason. You know, a lot of these straight guys, have this sort of reaction. And I kind of have a theory about why. Why it's such a universal thing with straight guys. And I think, now this might just be me pulling this theory out of my ass, pun intended, but I think it has a lot to do with insecurities. A lot of these guys are not really secure, or kind of insecure about their own sexuality. They don't want their sexuality being put in question in any sort of way. They have this fear of being gay, or being considered gay, or being called gay, and being like looking gay, sounding gay, being thought of as gay. They have this fear of, their sexuality being put in question. But, yeah. And I think that's where a lot of this comes from. I think that's why so many straight guys are so terrified and horrified at the idea of this happening to them. But it's really stupid and it's really ridiculous. Like, this is the thing that will make you gay? Having a finger accidentally go inside your ass for like 2 seconds while you're wiping it. That's what makes you gay? That's what puts your sexuality into question? It's really stupid and it's really ridiculous. Like, just, no. That happening does not make you gay. Your sexuality is fine. You have nothing to worry about. It's just, I don't know, it's just really stupid and a ridiculous thing to worry about and have a fear of, It's just, yeah. And then you got the same guys sometimes asking, oh, what if it happens to me and it feels good? Does that mean I like it? Does that make me gay then? No. What? No. Like, yeah, it might end up feeling good, and you'd want to know why. Whenever that happens, why that might feel good? It's because certain parts of our body are more sensitive than others. And sometimes when you touch them in a certain way, whether on purpose or accidental in this case, sometimes it might feel good. And that's really it, though. There's nothing more. You're reading into it way too much. Like, you're looking for some sort of deeper reason for why it feels good, when the real reason is because it feels good. That's really it, There's nothing more to it. Sometimes we do certain things to our body. We touch our body in a certain way, whether, like I said, on purpose or accidental. And sometimes it ends up feeling good. And that's really it. There's nothing more. It doesn't make you any less straight or gay or anything. No. Now, if you go further with it and, do more things and expand on it and everything, then yeah, that might mean something. But that's your own doing. That's your own prerogative. But, it's just simply happening by accident and it ends up feeling good. Doesn't mean anything. All it means is it feels good. And that's it. I always kind of compare it to whenever you clean your ears. That feels good, right? Right? Usually. And yeah, but that doesn't mean we should we like to stick shit into our ears constantly and I don't know, get fucked in the ear. No. At least not usually. I mean, but no. Sometimes it's just doing things to certain parts of our body ends up feeling good. And it doesn't always have to mean something. There doesn't always have to be a meaning or reasoning behind it. Sometimes it just feels good. And that's it. Doesn't mean anything. Stop looking for things that aren't there. It's a fine. But yeah, I just think that a lot of these straight guys need to be more secure and confident in their own sexualities. They need to be more like that. Because once you're like that, these kind of silly, stupid, ridiculous fucking worries or these things, you don't really worry about them anymore. Not really a problem. They're no big deal. Because look at me. I'm pretty confident and secure in my own sexuality. And I rarely ever worry about, whenever this kind of thing happens. I don't worry. I barely have a reaction to it half the time. Because, like I said, I'm confident and secure in my own sexuality. And I think more guys should be like that. Especially a lot of these straight guys that I talked about. But, yeah. All in all, this whole thing is just kind of... It always seemed kind of stupid and ridiculous and silly, as I said. But, yeah.